going to be replacing the rear dampers on the Dodge Ram 1500 second gen. This is a two-wheel drive setup on the rear. The only thing that was challenging for me was to remove the top bolt just for access purposes. I think it's a 22mm right on top, and I had to come out here. I have the car on the ramp, so the truck on ramps, and right there I use an extension and got that top bolt out from the passenger side over here. I had sufficient clearance to, you know, put my torso down here in between the wheel well and the tire, and managed to get that loosened. It was pretty tight, and that is the old one. I don't think it has ever been replaced. This is definitely OEM. I'm going to compress the shock and see how bad it is. I don't think it rebounds anymore. It's fully compressed. Oh, it's fully extended right now. Yep. Let's see how the new one looks. So I compressed the old one to see if it will come back up to its natural state, and it didn't. I already compressed the new one and I cycled it through about 10 times already just to get it back up. I don't think it'll ever be compressed to its limit, but I went ahead and did that. I think somebody said online that if you do that, your shocks will last, or your dampers will last a long time. My only concern now with the new one is that you see that rubber bushing right here and that hole that just protrudes out. I hope it would fit in, otherwise I'll have to shave this down. I hope I don't have to do that because I don't want to work harder than I need to. It should be in the same, they should be the same spec. Let's see, there's only one way I'll find out. That's underneath the car. I've got the shock seated and the bolts through the top one, and that self-locking nut as well. It was a little tricky to get this one in. The trick I did was, once I had to compress the damper in order for me to seat it here into the bracket here. And then what I did was it was really hard for me to install or pass the nut through. So what I had to do was I used a flathead screwdriver and I used this one and I just slightly lifted it off the seat here, and then I managed to send the bolt through. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fasten these up and then torque them to spec. I managed to remove the driver's side damper pretty easy because of the access that I had. There you go. It's pretty easy to get that one there. Not so hard because the bolt was right up there on the top. That was easy to get. It helps if you take off your spare tire. So using the winch. Yeah, and I'm gonna get started with the new one. I'm gonna keep compressing it, activate the gas. I believe it's a gas mechanism. I don't know. I've heard a lot of good reviews. Whatever it is, a new damper is better than the old, because these things, now look at this one. It's compressed and it's not even extended. That's the passenger side one. That's horrible. And I extended this. This one managed to, let's see, compressing it one hand, and it is extending ish slowly, or is it not? Well, yeah, it is extending provided that you lift it up, and it does extend. Well, time to trash those old ones and in with the new. They look pretty, and it's all done. I haven't torqued them yet. Even on this end, it's nicely done up here, I don't know what the torque settings are. I'm gonna check them out, but first before I torque them, I'm gonna drive them for a little bit and then retorque them once everything is good. All right, thank you guys for watching.